Yeah, I mean, it seems branding is incredibly important, but in order to brand, you need to have a product. And can you tell me a little bit about how you've gone about developing this product from the ground up? I mean, what role do the clients play in this? And is there anything you can give some insight on there?
Yeah, so I'd say the first kind of tech product we built many years ago, and it was still under the WealthForge banner, was an invest button. We didn't really name it or come up with anything catchy for it, but that invest button product was really an idea of allowing anybody visiting a website to purchase an alternative security online, just as somebody can press on a stock ticker, if you will, and purchase a stock through an online platform. So the invest button was kind of our first product back in the 2012, 2014 days, and it really caught on for that direct to consumer online finance. And that was my first experience building a product, and that was probably more build it and they will come, let's see how this goes. And so we were fortunate to have a bunch of experience in doing online transactions through the invest button, and we were able to really talk with our clients. We were able to essentially go on customer journeys, understand the customer journey from an advisor, from a sponsor standpoint, talk to them, talk about the pain points in their day-to-day business, talk about how technology could automate that, actually whiteboard or wireframe concepts, show them the ideas and have them react to something before it's even built.
Gotcha. So just thinking about how the client basis has grown over the years, looking back at it as WealthForge Security being Altigo's first client, how do you think WealthForge has grown and benefited because of Altigo?
Yeah, so I think WealthForge has grown and benefited in a number of ways. One, just efficiency. So WealthForge Securities, although a small team and a small firm and a new firm based in Richmond, Virginia, has done an enormously high amount of alternative investment transactions in business, and that has been enabled through the scale of our technology. So just last year, WealthForge Securities did over $1.5 billion of alternative investment business through our advisors and through our managing broker-dealer clients, the fund managers that we support. That was thousands of transactions. If every one of those was coming in via paper, there's no way that we would have been able to, one, do that much business, two, process that much business, and three, have margin and do it efficiently and keep the lights on. So the technology allowed us to go from the online investment bank doing a couple $1 million in transactions a year to the financial services firm that we are now doing over $1 billion of alts business a year and thousands of subscriptions a year, and not having to do manual reviews of are the I's dotted or the T's crossed. Does this investor fall within ranges of suitability, and is he accredited, and is he properly qualified as a qualified purchaser? The technology handles a lot of that automation, that scale, to allow WealthForge Securities grow in terms of business efficiency. And then additionally, I think Altigo has helped WealthForge Securities grow not just from technology and process and kind of revenue and margin, but it's allowed us to grow in terms of adoption, in terms of business development, in terms of advisors and fund managers want to work with us because we create a better experience. They are able to grow their business through that automation, through that scale. They're able to walk into an advisor's office and say, I'm not necessarily going to pitch you a product, but I can tell you a better way to make your business more efficient. I can tell you about technology that is changing the industry, making it easier to access funds like ours. That even if you don't do business with me today because you don't have clients, you don't have a strategy perfectly for the timing right now, I can offer you a tool that will make the other business you're doing, or when you do get into the business of alternative investments, easier. Make your life better and happier. And those connections, right, are invaluable. We're very, we run the business as separate businesses, so the data on both sides is protected and nobody has access to anybody's information. But everybody wants to be in a vibrant marketplace as part of a network, as part of doing something that's, that has more satisfaction to it rather than paper and the old way. We've learned a lot in working with now 30, 35 broker-dealer firms that we work with in terms of, going from a firm with 10 reps and, doing one type of business to working with firms with hundreds, if not thousands of financial advisors doing all types of alternative investment business, and really having well-defined, financial processes at the home office, and also using other pieces of technology and other vendors. So we've built the technology to be integrated and integral to the processes that advisors and firms already have in place. So I think Altigo has helped WealthForge. I think the brands, help grow each other in some ways. But Altigo's helped WealthForge be more efficient, as a broker dealer, and attract fund manager clients to our BD and better serve advisors of those fund manager clients in our own business.